As promised, UAlbany basketball legend Peter Hooley spends a few minutes here on Big Board Sports, and his basketball career is still continuing. But, hey, before we get into it, Pete, great to hear from you. I know people in the Capital Region always enjoy hearing your voice and updating the storyline of Peter Hooley. Nice to have you aboard, Peter.
Doing well, man. Good to hear from you guys, and I always keep tabs of how things are going over there. So I missed it over there, but it's good to hear from you.
Well, Pete, let's start on the court, because that's what the Capital Region remembers you on the court for UAlbany and all the great shots that you made, the memorable shots that you made, and certainly the one that will live forever, maybe the greatest shot in the history of basketball here in the Capital Region. But you've been playing in China. You played with the Sydney Kings. You were an MVP. I'll let you take it from there. What has that been like, and update me on China and the Sydney Kings.
Yeah, so the Kings are an NBL team here. They took an invitational squad of guys trying to make the roster over to a tournament where they hadn't really expected to win any games. It was obviously, we were playing some all-star teams from some different countries. We played a US team full of summer league guys, strong Lithuanian team, Ukraine team, and we ended up only having 7 players for the whole trip because we had plenty of injuries as soon as we got there. So we were told that we should expect to lose most games by 30, and we ended up going undefeated and winning the whole thing. So it was turned out to be a great experience.
One quick kind of detour here before we get into more of the details of what you've got going on. What is it like playing in your home country?
It's everything I wanted since I left. I think I've been away for so long. Obviously, I was in college for 5 years, finished over there, and then went straight to England. So I haven't really had a chance to be home at all. And to be able to play in front of my family and friends and see them regularly is something I've always wanted since I left, and it's good to be able to be back home in my home country. Obviously, sports, what I like watching and all that kind of stuff, and finally get a summer coming up, which is going to be fun.
Hey, Pete, talk about what's going on right now with you. You're playing for 2 teams. How hectic of a schedule is it? What is it like playing for 2 different teams right now?
Yeah, so obviously the Seaball, which is the big off-season league in Australia, is just winding down, and that's for Ballarat. And we made it to the conference finals, which is next Saturday. And until then, so for the last 3 weeks or so, I have to drive into Melbourne with a couple of other guys from the team who play for Melbourne. And we're doing pre-season there, so we're training every morning a couple of times, Monday to Thursday, and then we head back to Ballarat, train for Ballarat Thursday night, Friday, then play Saturday, have Sunday off, and then get ready to do it all again on Monday. So it's a pretty full-on schedule, but it's exciting times.
And for all you Albany fans, the NBL, the National Basketball League, that's the same league that Jamar Wilson played in, right?
Yeah, he played. I think he started with Cairns and then ended up at Adelaide for a bit when I was down there. So it was good to see him when he was down here. But I think he's doing some pretty good things now overseas.
And Pete, we got to ask you about, obviously, a headline with you right now. We all know you're a big, well, if those who don't know, you are a big Oklahoma City Thunder fan, big Russell Westbrook fan, and now you're going to be coming back to the United States as a member of the Melbourne United team and playing a preseason game against the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's a huge deal. How do you feel about that?
That was huge. Obviously, you and I have had plenty of chats about me and OKC throughout my college career. There's a couple of other teams heading over to play some teams. I think Sydney's playing Utah and Brisbane's playing Phoenix. But for us to get matched against OKC is going to be an amazing experience for everyone, and obviously a huge challenge. But it's a good chance. I've told a lot of my friends and Coach Brown and stuff, and I think they're all trying to see if they can figure out time in their schedule to get over there and catch up with me, which will be awesome as well.
Yeah, I'm hoping at least, that Westbrook and Paul George suit up for a couple of minutes at least in that one. I know that'll be October 8th, Melbourne United at OKC. Playing in Australia, I know you're surrounded by family. It's something you went 5 years really without. I mean, when you consider all the time you spent in Albany, what are the comforts of home like?
It's just good to be able to see them. Obviously, my twin sister has a baby. She just turned 1 now, so it's good to be able to help out there when I can. Obviously, my girlfriend moved down from college with me, and she's here, and she gets to catch up with my family as well, which is awesome.
What has that culture shock been like?
No, it's been pretty awesome. I think obviously it's a big difference, especially weather-wise. I was 5 years in Albany in the horrid winters over there, and then went to Plymouth in England where it was winter, which was pretty average as well. And now coming into, I get a summer for the first time in years, so I might actually be able to get a tan for once.
But your girlfriend has adjusted to the change well?
Yeah, I brought her here straight after college, and she had like a 3-week trip here and loved it, and obviously enough to move down with me, and obviously my family loves having her around, and obviously we'll definitely make plenty of trips back to the States to see everybody over there. But I think she's really enjoying her time here. She's doing well at her job, and it's obviously good to have that support from me.
Talking with the great UAlbany Peter Hooley with us here for a few minutes on Big Board Sports. Pete, the career professionally, has that surpassed your expectations? I know nationally you played, but now professionally, has this gone above and beyond what you ever thought?
In a way, it kind of has. I think I put all my eggs in one basket essentially when I left England. Obviously, I think last time we spoke, I explained that I was in a bad situation in England. Things weren't going great, and I decided to just leave, and I wasn't sure if I'd ever play basketball again, but I managed to be picked up by Ballarat and really found my love back for it and some success there, and then kind of just put all my eggs in a basket. And I want to make the NBL so I don't have to leave Australia anytime soon, and I want to play in this league. And there's only 8 teams, so the number of spots is very limited, but kind of gave myself no other option and just kept working hard, and eventually something came of it. So it was kind of special for that to happen to me. I wasn't sure what would happen next if it didn't, but it's exciting to be able to continue this and continue doing what I love for a bit longer.
All right, you can't pick the people, so your answer here can't be the people. What is it you miss about, we can narrow it down just to Albany or the States in general?
Well, yeah, obviously, you've taken my answer, so I can't say it. I would say probably the whole experience of being at college in Albany, everything as a whole, which obviously encompasses the people there, but just being in that basketball culture, we obviously had plenty of success there under Coach Brown, and then everyone you meet, but also all the experiences that have come from that, and being able to travel over the country and play high-level college basketball. I think that's something that I'll never forget, and I look forward to being able to get over there at some stage and catching up with everybody and reliving some good memories.
I'm going to see if I can get Will to buy me a plane ticket out to Oklahoma City, and we'll come cover that game.
Maybe we can get a reunion, get everybody out there, see what Zach Byer, Rogers, all that's doing, and we can have everyone out there covering it.
Well, Pete, I tell you what, here's hoping somehow, some way we could pull that off. We would love to be there and check that one out for sure. But, Pete, it's always a pleasure. Keep up the great work. Always fun hearing from you, and we'll do this again sometime in the near future.
Thank you very much. Good to hear from you.